Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to another video on Historical TV. As we are aware of the fact that almost the whole world's population was drowned in the flood which came during the period of Holy Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, also called Tufan Nuh, only a few people could survive, from which Allah Almighty created the entire world's population again. If we study history, we come to know that about 90% population of today belongs to Holy Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. There were 4 sons of the Holy Prophet Nuh alayhi salam named Ham, Shem, Yafis and Canaan. The 4th son Canaan drowned in the flood because he disobeyed his father. The other 3 sons succeeded in boarding the boat of the Holy Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. These 3 sons were considered as the forefathers of the populations of 3 continents named Yafis Europe, Shem Asia and Ham Africa. They are also represented in 3 different classes of medieval society as the priests Shem, the warriors Yafis and the peasants Ham. In this video, I am going to tell you about the true history of Oghuz Khan, whose name is being repeated a lot in Turkish historical series like the Dirilis, Ertugrul and Kurulus Osman. The first amazing fact is that the period of Oghuz Khan travels back even from the period of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. Oghuz Khan is considered the forefather of Turks. By exploring the history, we come to know that Oghuz Khan belongs to Yafis ibn Nuh. According to the Bible, Yafis is ascribed 7 sons having named Gomer, Magog, Taras, Javan, Meshech, Tubal and Madai. But in Islamic tradition, Yafis is regarded as the ancestor of the Turks, Khazars, Juj and Majuj and the Slavs. It also shows that almost 36 languages tracks back to Yafis. Yafis ibn Nuh appointed his eldest son Turk as his successor. According to historians Rashid al-Din and Abdul Ghazi, a person named Anaja Khan belonged to the 5th generation of Oghuz Khan. Anaja Khan had twin children named Tatar, barbarians, and Mongols. Both of them divided the empire of their forefathers in 2 parts, so the tribes barbarians, Tatar, and Mongols came into being after these 2 grandsons of Turk. These 2 tribes occupied the areas where today Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan is located. The historian Abdul Ghazi wrote that there were 4 sons of Mongol Khan named Kur Khan, Ur Khan, Kir Khan, and Kara Khan. Gradually, they started moving away from the oneness of Allah. At that time, a child was born to Kara Khan who was given the name of Oghuz Khan. Abu al-Ghazi writes that Oghuz Khan was born to the principal wife of the heathen father Kara Khan, but refused to drink his mother's milk, saying that he would not drink her milk unless she embraced Islam. She complied with her son's wishes, but only in secrecy, as Kara Khan was one of the greatest enemies of Islam. This is the reason Turks call the mother of Oghuz Khan their grandmother. It is said that Oghuz Khan drank his mother's milk only for 1 day. He even started talking on his very first day, and he wished for drinking the milk of a mare, female horse, and eating meat. He started walking on his feet after 40 days only. When he grew older, he married the elder daughter of his uncle Kur Khan. His second marriage was arranged with the daughter of his uncle Kir Khan, but he left both of them as they refused to embrace Islam. His third marriage was arranged with the daughter of his third uncle, Ur Khan, who proved herself faithful to him. When the whole tribe came to know about them, Kara Khan reached in their tent to execute them. But Oghuz Khan succeeded in executing his father in this fight. This was the first fight of Oghuz Khan for Islam. Oghuz Khan and his third wife gave birth to 3 sons named Ganiz Khan, Sun, Aya Khan, Moon, and Yildiz Khan, Star. Oghuz Khan also married the 4th time, but no information is available about it. Oghuz Khan and his 4th wife also gave birth to 3 sons named Gok Khan, Sky, Dev Khan, Mountain, and Deniz Khan, Ocean. Oghuz Khan hadn't compiled his host yet, but when he executed a big Azdaha who used to eat the people of his tribe, he received this opportunity also. He called upon a meeting of all the emirs of the tribe. He said that we should compile an army to defeat our enemy, for which each emir had to give his 1 son to him. In this way, Oghuz Khan compiled the first Turkish host consisting of 40 warriors. Following this, he started getting more famous and powerful in all the Turk tribes. On the birth of his 6th son, he invited all the Turks tribes on a feast. At that ceremony, he announced that I have become your Khan. Let's all take swords and shields. The whole earth is our battlefield. The forest, oceans, and seas are our places for hunting. Sun is our flag and the sky is our tent. After this announcement, he sent his messengers in every corner of the world. Who accepted his Khagan became his companion, and those who rebelled had to face him in the battlefield. He sent his army towards Turkmenistan, the Indian subcontinent, Persia, Egypt, Iran, and Syria, and received the title of Khan for all these areas. Oghuz Khan was the follower of Islam, but he used the word Tengri while addressing a sermon, which means the Lord of the Sky. It is not yet clear what was meant using this word. Either Oghuz Khan believed the existence of many lords, or he used this word only for respect. At the time of his death, he called all his sons and told them that I looked upon the mandate of my Lord, and now this empire would be in your hands. His sons moved to their areas as prescribed by their father. All the sons of Oghuz Khan were having their 4 sons, by which a new tribe came into being, counting about 20 to 24 tribes of Oghuz Turks. Out of these tribes, a tribe named Oghuz Turks was named after his son Oghuz Khan, who occupied China. Over time, these tribes started separating and getting away from Islam, because of which the great empire of Oghuz Khan was divided into several parts. Out of these Oghuz Turks, a person named Beyrak, Chinese called him Tumen, established a great empire again in the 6th century CE, which demised in 8th century CE. Beyrak had a brother named Istami, Chinese called him Shatim, but Allama Abu Jafar Muhammad had written his name Senjehu Kakan in his book Tarikh-e-Tabri. He established his independent state in the western areas, but over time their empires also collapsed. According to Rashid al-Din, Turks were again attracted towards Islam during the sacred period of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. When an Oghuz Emir, Inal-Sir Yavki Khan, sent Dede Korkut as a messenger to the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he embraced Islam after getting impressed by the Prophet. He also praised Islam after coming back to his tribe, but at that time only a few Turks embraced Islam. At the start of the 13th century CE, the Khwarezmian king had already occupied Iran, Khorasan, Syria, and Iraq. They intended to conquer all the states of the Asian continent too, but these intentions were ruled over by the cold-blooded host of Genghis Khan. After the demise of this empire, the Turks tribe migrated towards the south. Some of them moved to Iran and Syria, and the remaining towards Anatolia, where they met with Seljuks. Out of the tribes which took refuge under the Seljuk Empire, there were a tribe named Kayi, whose leader was Suleiman Shah. Ertugrul was the son of Suleiman Shah, and then Osman Ghazi, the son of Ertugrul Ghazi, established the Ottoman Empire. And that is it for today, hoping to bring you another interesting video on Historical TV. Till then, take care.